recording.
Stop recording is what I'm saying.
So we know we're recording, and then when we get put in place.
Okay.
Just you.
Don't think they're all
Yeah, don't mess the photo up.
It's all part.
It's a part, but it's not all bent up.
All right, so we've come to the section of our show where we're going to be trying something a little different, something new. We've never incorporated visuals into our show before, so this segment is going to be just that, a video segment. So for our audio listeners, you won't be able to see it, obviously. Hopefully you can still follow along. But for visual listeners, welcome. Okay, so this is a new segment. Me being Ray, this being George. Where we have George tell us just how swaggy people really are.
Oh.
He's the last word in swag. So without further ado, this is Swag Check with George.
What is happening, everybody?
Woo.
Good to meet you. Good to see you. Good to be part of this. Just to let everybody know, this is the first time I've ever been recorded.
Wow.
On film.
Wow.
So this is pretty scary for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, we'll get through it.
Especially because I'm going to be giving my opinions on people's swag coming from a guy like this. See what I'm saying?
All I'm seeing is swag.
Which I think is funny.
Some might say ironic.
Well, I don't know what ironic means, but some would say that I think that opinions coming from a guy like me would be kind of funny.
Okay.
So I get the joke.
Okay, well, today I have an individual for you. His name is Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. He is a man. He's pretty famous right now just because there's a specific Netflix special that was kind of like a docu-series on his life in the big cat industry. So he is a big cat collector, as in tigers, lions.
Oh, one of those guys, huh?
Yeah. So, but he prides himself on being quite the style.
Of course he does.
Yes. So, I want to show you some pictures.
Of course he does.
Some pictures I will be showing you, but we will also include it in a visual aspect here.
Okay, so I'm going to see the video.
So I'm going to show you some pictures first. So this here is Joe Exotic.
Okay.
He's got some of the swag over there.
He's got a safari look.
Yeah. And
with the black.
him with the cats and the jewelry, you see? Okay. And then I'm going to show you a YouTube clip.
And do you think most people out there know who this guy is?
Yes, just because right now this Netflix special has skyrocketed.
Right.
So he is a point of interest.
So I'm the only guy who's never seen this guy?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I want you to see it.
No, I understand. I understand the joke. So I'm going to see a 1-minute video of Joe what?
I'm Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
First thing is, I am not cutting my hair.
Yeah.
I'm changing the way I dress. I refuse to wear a suit. I am gay. I've had 2 boyfriends.
Who would have thought?
In my life. I currently got legally married. Thank God. It's finally legal in America. I've had some kinky sex. I've tried drugs through the younger years of my life. I'm broke as shit. I'm Joe Exotic. And don't forget, I am now stepping my foot in the ring to run for president.
Nice.
Paid for by the committee of Joe Exotic Speaks for America.
So people love this guy.
So
That is, I think, the Hulk Hogan song.
it is.
Okay.
That's what makes it even spicier.
Right. Spicier.
Yeah, well, so this gentleman, Joe Exotic, he's a big cat collector. He ran a little zoo. So the big scandal with him is that he's now in prison for murder for hire.
Really?
Isn't that interesting?
Who did he try to kill?
The woman who is also a big cat activist.
The one that was suing him?
Yes, but she doesn't believe in handling the cats like he handles the cats.
Right, they're not pets.
Sure, exactly.
Right.
They are not pets. So he tried to have her murdered.
And of course, because the world doesn't do exactly what this lady demands that they do, she makes his life miserable.
They made each other's life miserable, and that's the premise of the story. So this gentleman is hot right now. And I saw some of his jewelry, some of his style, and I thought, I'm like, ooh, there might be some swag factor there. So I wanted to bring him to you,
Right.
to have you decide whether or not there was any kind of swag there.
Well, we're gonna go from 0 to swag,
Okay,
which
that's
is
the
basically
unit of measure.
Basically, it's just a star system, but with the swag system, we'll call it.
Sure.
So 0 being no swag to 5 being swagalicious. Okay. Well, that's it's gonna be a tough one for me to do this here, but because I'm a professional, and this is what I do for a living, I will do my duty as a public servant to give you the knowledge and all the up-to-date information that you need to make your own.
It's your responsibility, really.
In a way, it is my responsibility. I am a public reporter, like Dr. Phil.
A mandated reporter.
Mandated reporter.
You were tethered by the law to tell the truth.
I was close.
As you see it?
I was close, but
Okay.
I'm Dr. Phil adjacent.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You and Dr. Phil are
Right.
right here.
We are determined to make this world a better place. But I really find it very difficult to get on board with people with big cats like that.
Okay, so your bias is not because he's outrageous, not because he's gay, not because of these things, but because of the actual process that he takes with handling animals.
Because of the big cats.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of people having big animals like that
Sure.
as pets.
They're wild animals.
At some point, he will be eaten because it seems to always happen. So yeah, I can't get behind and give anybody swag when at the end of the day, the thing that's trying to make them cool, which is the big cats, will eat them.
Yeah, that's a big point that they make is like the cats they're sexy, they're wild, they're dangerous, you know, and this is a big appeal, what brings young people in. And so for that reason, you're going to say no swag?
I'm going to say very little swag.
Very little, to no swag.
I like the fact that he's fighting against this woman who has oppressed him and his beliefs as to how he should maintain his own animals. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not judging him on how he maintains his animals at all. I think both of them are a little wacko. You know, if you have the means and the ability to rescue an animal, that is great. I just don't think you should rescue him and then put yourself on a platform to be this hero.
Like, hello, look at my big cat that I have saved
all these animals,
but also keep in a cage and.
Right. So I give him very little swag on that.
Okay, very little swag.
Very little swag.
Oh, what about just the look, right? The joke's like he's got the mullet.
He's got the
jewelry. He's got the colorful shirts going on.
He's rocking all that, and that's where he's getting the swag from.
Sure, that's where the little goes
because
in.
he's owning it. He's rocking it out there, and actually, from the looks of it, he's pulling it off.
Pulling it off.
Because if he wasn't pulling it off, he wouldn't be, I guess, the virus that he is.
The viral, you mean?
Well, you know what I'm talking about. I get him confused.
Yeah.
But, you know, he wouldn't be as popular if he wasn't pulling it off.
Yeah.
So
that video that I showed you is an actual campaign video he made when he ran for president.
Yeah. I would vote for him.
President. You would vote for Joe Exotic?
Yeah. I think I would have voted for D's nuts.
Oh, yeah? Harambe 2020.
If they were going against each other, I'd probably vote for.
You'd probably vote for these nuts. Donald Trump, these nuts.
So yeah. But yeah, I give him a little swag credit. I'll give him 2 swag credits.
All right.
For pulling that look off, absolutely, and having people support him.
People are supporting him, yeah.
I don't know why. Because people hate rednecks.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Part of
Maybe
it, I think it's because he's so out there, and especially him being so open about his sexuality, especially in a conservative part of the country, that people will stand behind that and respect that no matter what. He has gone to debates, political debates, and said "F you" right to their faces. You know, like this is not. You know, he ran as a libertarian. So.
And I feel like I could kick his ass because he's got a hurt leg and he's on that crutch and stuff. So I'm really not too.
Well, it's actually.
I'm not too threatened by him.
You're not too threatened.
No.
Well, maybe he'll just stick a line on.
Yeah. And the fact that he's going to be eaten by one of those cats.
Well, he's in jail now.
So, you know.
And he will probably not.
But that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. I don't know. What'd you think, Krystal, when you saw that guy?
Our Poo-ducer from behind this. Oh, she's giving us a thumbs down. Well, that wraps it up. Krystal said thumbs down. So, on that note, we should probably just end the episode.
Are we going to end it so soon?
Yeah, I know. This was a really fun one. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this new segment, especially. I'd love to hear like your feedback because this is very new for us. We're still learning.
Especially for me, first time out here, putting my face out there for the public to see. Have at it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has been Swag Check with George.
Yeah.
And this has also been the Yaya Show, episode 11. We will see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in.
And Bombadita, everybody. We're going to be back next week.